check that?
Well, it seems to be here at least.
All right.
No, 64% a few seconds ago. No.
I think it's fine. As long as it doesn't continue. Open is just when it starts.
I can't see how many viewers there are, so I'm going to be like this, like, viewers.
Oh, it's because of the mic.
The mic, yeah.
But I think I can move it a bit down now. Let's see.
There it is, it's in there.
Yeah, like so. Is that better for you?
Yeah, well, I can see the views now, so that's good.
The important stuff.
Today, all we're doing is singing on stream.
So you're having a chill Sunday.
Having a chill Sunday, right? So we are just singing on stream.
Yeah, playing Zelda and.
I'm just gonna retweet that tweet.
Exactly what I was thinking as well.
I just don't know whether I can do it from here.
Can we maybe do it from here?
No, I can probably do it from here. I think I can do it. Can you switch accounts? I can't remember if you could do that again.
Yeah, I can. Pretty sure it has that.
Nope, I don't want that. Nope, no, deny. No.
Is your Twitter broken?
No, I don't have the switch button. No, is that the... Oh, I haven't added it already. Oops. I'm not gonna bother that. Can you like
I'll do mine, and then we'll say that's good enough for today, okay?
Okay.
And then we can see what we're making out of our little gamey. I like a little Twitter bio talking all about our dogs.
That's pretty much what
everything we talk
about.
is.
I mean, Winky has decided that claiming 2 beds is very, very important.
Oh, does she have one paw? Yeah, she has her head into the other bed. Top quality.
This. Yep.
We have the most important thing here. We have tea.
We have tea. Remember to have tea. Very important.
So, I think I'm ready to start working.
Yeah, me too. I think what I'm going to do first of all, I'm going to get rid of Mr. Berry. I'm going to move him. Mr. Blueberry. Mr. Blueberry.
Barry, yeah.
But we're gonna move Mr. Blueberry out of here because he just doesn't feel appropriate there.
Yeah, should we move down to the...
Should we move next to the rafting area?
That's a good idea.
Move next to the rafting area. So just double check.
So if anybody just joining us, hi and
Hello.
welcome. Hope you're having a nice Sunday. Our plan for today work is actually to get our level design placed out a little bit more because it's been kind of the same for quite a long time.
Yeah.
And we've been working a lot on the code and the cutscene, etc. And
yeah, the cutscene is now finished, which is really nice. And I'm just messing around moving Blueberry here. Yes, he's called Blueberry and he's a round sphere called Blueberry, which is a blueberry called Blueberry. Could I put that name in any more times in one sentence? I don't know.
I think you did pretty well there.
I think I did pretty well.
Yeah.
What's all this archive stuff? I don't know. It's an archive
Probably something we can delete. You know, when you start making trash folders and stuff like that.
But you never know whether you need to keep it or not.
Guess that's like new affiliate stuff up there.
No, I don't know. I think it was there last time. I think it's Streamlabs stuff. I don't know.
Right, we're getting familiar with this.
Oh, there's still being a pig. So yeah, so we need to redesign this puzzle eventually, and yes, there's a random floating strawberry, which is an artifact from. Oh no, I got rid of his pips. No.
He lost his pips.
He lost his pips. He didn't lose his marbles. He lost his pips. Okay, Jammy. No, that's
is that a British expression?
Huh?
Losing
losing your marbles. Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's when you've gone a bit crazy.
Right, learning something new here.
Like you see, you know. I'm now gonna put Jammy, the famous Jammy, who has not lost his pips, thankfully, onto the top of this rather nice. Oh come on!
No.
Yes, he's gonna be. Yeah, he's gonna be here just for the time being. Just he's gonna be there until I finish this level.
I think that's the whole problem with our level design approach. Is everything is gonna be here until later. And this is another one of those, like, spend 5 minutes trying to place a strawberry on top of a tree, and I was like, yeah, it's just that.
It's there. You see, it's now, and you know, it's even got the shadow.
That was a stream.
See, it's got shadow there.
Was a stream contribution from last time when I was cheekily away myself.
Oh yeah. Yeah, of course. It's very, very important. So I don't like these random pine trees which I made first off, and they look hideous.
Yeah, actually, in my test version of the level, I moved them out away, but you can probably just delete them.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to delete them.
Because we're not going to use those models.
I don't like them.
Yeah. And one more thing you can see here, which is the work in progress, is there's a new cliff face there, which is this guy.
Oh, that is a new cliff face.
Yeah, except, you know, I just started with a box in Blender, and I'm gonna remodel this section.
Because I thought it was a bit strange there wasn't a gap there anymore. It's like, oh,
yeah, I struggled with that as well when I was recording earlier.
And this seems to reset every now and again for some bizarre reason, man. I don't know what it is.
yeah.
I don't know.
Is that an issue? Nah.
It was when I was doing the cutscene.
Oh, right.
So when I was doing the cutscene, it kept doing that. And I had absolutely no idea what it was doing. So that was a bit problematic.
But for now, that's not an issue.
No. So I'm thinking that here, I don't really like all this texture paint in here. Should we just set it all to green?
Yeah, we should. Because the problem is that you can't make hard edges like we want.
No, but I did see one devlog from, was it that Sword and Sorcery type of like game-ish thing? The one which is like cubes.
Oh yeah. Spoonie was talking about that one.
Yeah, was it? Okay.
Yeah, we were chatting on Discord and he was like mentioning that one, and I looked up the art style and...
Yeah, but that one had a bit like gradient-like, I think.
Should we open it in Firefox and see? Because I think actually something we need here is more maybe references to how we want it to look, so we design it in the right direction.
Oh, this is number 2. This isn't the one. Is it number 2? Oh, okay. He has like lots of different devlogs. I'm just gonna pull it over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sorry. I keep forgetting about that. And I thought he had a lot more devlogs than this. But no, apparently not. Put that there. So I was looking at the other day and he'd done this. Oh, this is Unreal, this is.
Sorry, I'm not looking.
I noticed you weren't looking. So, like this. You go like this.
Oh, that looks nice.
But this is Unreal.
Okay, so one thing which is done here is depending on the angle, you can make a sharp edge using the shader.
Yeah.
And that's also possible for us to do. Because then you will get that hard edge. I'm not sure how shaders work on the terrain itself.
No.
But we can probably figure that out.
But you can see here as well.
Oh, there's feathered.
He has it feathered there.
How this works.
Do not know.
Are we live again?
I think so. But yeah. This is drop frames again a few seconds ago.
Yeah, but that's just as we go live.
Yeah, okay.
I think. It doesn't continue after that. At least according to OBS. Need to have patience today.
I think it's still stubborn.
Right. Let's see if we have improved. I'll turn the audio up. No, the audio is gone. Oh, I'm muted. Give me a sec. Let's see if we have improved. There's less delay. Spoonie, do you agree?
Is it better now?
Is it any better? Image technology working as intended. Well, okay, low bitrate today it is. Means our internet is not working as intended.
So we apologize for our internet not working.
Well, that's
we are not very impressed with our internet.
Yeah, and we locked down for like 3 years. Well, next year 2 years and some months now. Yeah, that wasn't our choice. No. So.
And it makes us quite sad.
Yeah.
Because now we have crass internet.
Yes.
But now you'll be able to see the error on my Tusk.
Is that a missing polygon?
No, it's Claire's fail in a texturing. I forgot to put that in when I UV unwrapped it.
So one polygon is missing the white texture. Right, that was going on.
So
that looks like a shadow.
Yeah, it's a shadow.
Harsh shadow, as intended.
Shadow's intended. And he looks so cute, right? He's a cute little boy. But he's not going to be in the scene. We're going to delete him now. So we have some random bush. Another random bush. Another random bush.
That one I think doesn't have the right polygon layout.
Then we have other bush with strawberries. No, it's not strawberries. Sweeney says, very nice board.
Thank you, Sweeney.
There was a lot of frustration in making that board. I made it. And there's the bushberry. No, that's not the one we want because we already have that. Strawberry snow. We don't want that. Oh, we want some grass. Yes.
That's final detailing. Don't put that in yet.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm disappointing you.
And then there's a pine. That's in the wrong season. Wrong season.
Yes.
Pip static. No, we don't want to. Do we want a snow pile? We want some snow.
I don't think it's supposed to be in spring, but it could almost be tempted to have some.
No, it has to be elsewhere. Then we got a stone. And then we have another stone. And another stone.
Very nice stones.
And another stone. And would you look at it? Another stone. And where are you?
It's probably massive. Oh, it's tiny below the ground. Okay.
What's there? And
Pebbles.
this is little tiny pebbles.
Right.
Yeah, I was thinking that was actually going to be. They were lighter in Blender.
Yeah. Okay. So we haven't fixed their texture.
No. Well, no. That the texture is finished. It's Unity that decided to make it darker.
Well, I didn't mean texture. I meant shader.
Okay. Yeah.
But is our plan to have birch tree in this region of the map then?
Yeah, why not? We can also have this absolute grass tree from Mission Squeak. I mean, no. No. Just think that needs a few more changes.
We're stealing assets from our past self here.
Past self. Yes. Yes, that just sounds really, really weird.
Anyway, how's your Sunday, guys? What are you up to? Is it going better than ours?
Have you lowered your bitrate?
Yeah. Shouldn't require much to go better than this. I should just see how the image quality is now that we are at 300.
I thought I made more trees, but I haven't.
Seems alright.
Seems okay?
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit blurrier than usual maybe, but not by much.
As long as Winky is in focus, that is what's most important. Is Winky in focus, guys? Can you see her? Is she blended in with the bed?
She looks pretty conked out.
So I'm wondering how big to make these to scale.
I think smaller than that.
5?
That might be alright. Right size, at least for the big ones.
The big ones?
We can start with those, as they will like take the most space, and then like see what we fill in the remainder with.
Yeah. I find these a bit weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna remodel that section.
Oh.
You can just leave it in for now, I think, because it kind of decides the area of what space we have. Doggo is offline. Yes, she's also having internet problems down there.
Her.
Or it's up there on the.
It's up there.
Yeah, she lives above us on the floor above.
No, she doesn't actually.
Yes, Claire.
She actually lives down below here.
Mm-hmm.
But you can probably see my finger poking in. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought I modelled more trees, but apparently I forgot to do that. Because...
Are you sure you just haven't imported them?
No, I didn't get around to doing that.
Yeah.
I didn't. I'm sorry.
But we have one tree then.
But we'd also had the pine tree wrong season.
We can do everything with one tree if we're just creative enough.
Oh, and I made loads of grass. I mean, look. Grass, just focus into that. See, grass. Grass.
I love they're all different color.
Grass.
Almost.
Why that one is a different color, I do not know, because I did put them in the same color, so it stands out a little bit. Okay, see, so now we have some ground detail.
Nice in that region of the map.
Yeah,
must be a very happy region.
It's a happy grass region.
Mm-hmm.
That's where all the boars go to eat all the grass.
Ah, that makes so much sense now. Well, then Miss Pips could just stay.
His scale is 100. Are you serious? Where did you get his scale from?
They must be minuscule sizes.
It must be. It's like, you're gonna have just 200 that. No, that's a big.
And I thought you had prepared all these assets, like ready to go.
And you can't expect me to be perfect. I mean, I forgot I made only one tree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But see, I made these rocks. Look, rocks. Now I can make Mr. Pips a really nice little path. And everyone on stream is just like, no, just.
Are we gonna make him a rock path?
I'm gonna make him a rock path.
That would be weird.
Oh.
Forget that. But I'm thinking we, you know, because actually how you can work with the terrain tools in Unity is to paint grass and rocks on, which might be a more better approach. Then they will automatically attach the right height on the ground.
I had no idea that was possible.
Yeah, it is absolutely possible. I haven't tried.
I thought I was gonna have to individually place them.
Well, we can, but I think it's going to be less rendering efficient and more time consuming.
So if we click this,
I don't know actually how to do it.
we can paint trees and paint details.
Yeah, so paint details is what you want. Then you need to create a new
detailed object.
I think it's new brush. No, we don't want a new brush.
No, we don't need a brush.
Probably want
the detail.
I don't know how to use this.
Add grass texture as a texture. Add detail mesh.
Yeah, that would be something. Pull it onto
detail mesh. Oh, sorry, that's not on screen. Detail is. Oh, hello. Hello.
Try to find the grass and
find
see.
a grass. There you go. I'm gonna put grass number 4, number 3. I'm gonna put number 3.
Yeah.
And don't know. I guess we'll just add that one in. Render mode grass.
Yeah, sure.
We're just gonna. I have no idea what that did.
Combine number of detail object in
one is exceeding the GUI. Oh, yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
It's coming every time you paint.
Is exceeding the Unity GUI utility process event.
Click on it. Because it says more, doesn't it?
Try decreasing detail density or detail resolution per patch.
Yeah, here we see that we
Yeah,
have.
the instance density is that.
Is that maybe a bit too high then? The instance density seems a bit insane. That's like a couple of million.
Yeah, no. Edit. Let's see here. Oh, width.
Yeah, that needs to be 100, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you maybe have made a bazillion of them, except they're. Oh, yeah, we just need to increase their size.
Uh-oh. Does that work? 100, 100, 100?
Yeah.
They're just...
All misaligned. They're all lying along the floor instead of...
No spread. 40?
We should probably make the max size like 200 as well, so they have a bit of size variation.
Let's do it. Max width or max height?
Yeah, both of them need to move together, don't they? There you go.
Okay, so we seem to they have healthy did you see that?
Yeah, I know this.
That they have healthy and dry color. I mean, that's a bit sad.
Yeah.
So they're all on their side. So now we need to make sure. I don't understand why it's on this side. When I drop it in, it's fine. Okay.
Winky is snoring.
Winky snoring.
It's kind of distracting.
So yeah, it's on the side. I mean, it looks like grass. I mean, look at it.
I think if we go on the model itself, we can try to. It's because Blender exports it using a different axis. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Can we maybe edit the axes of the grass import? If you scroll up to where it is the file that you're actually using.
3, yeah, this one.
Then it has probably some information about how it deals with axes here, like instead of
weld vertices. No, not that's vertices, not axes. Oops.
we might have to redo the export from Blender.
Yeah, probably have to. So not. What is that sound?
It's
it's the church.
I don't hear that.
Yeah,
There's a bell in the background.
Bing,
Okay.
Bing. Wait, I might have to open up Blender and everyone see my atrocious Blender file.
You can change the axis on export in Blender, but I forget the right setting. Yeah, exactly. You can decide if it's Y up or Z up.
Yeah.
And that's probably what's mixed up here.
Probably why. So here is my wonderful crap file. So I did it. I don't think you've got the same settings as me.
Shouldn't you just select the file that you're gonna export or something?
No, I just do them all.
Do them all, okay.
Yeah, because it's got forwards minus Z forward.
We can do one thing, and that is to bring Blender onto the screen properly.
Hello, Cookie!
Oh, hello! Cookie, the return of the cookie.
Return of the cookie.
And Spoony for that sake.
Yeah.
Very happy having you both here. We are currently fighting our way through Blender, so that's going good. But Y says up there, and minus Z is forward.
Yeah.
That sounds correct to me, but it may... Well, this is Blender Y. Blender Y is down, so it's supposed to be Z up.
Okay.
Right?
Z up.
And then it would be minus Y forward. Yeah?
Okay, and I've got a collection. I think this is all correct.
I think it's easy to rotate the mesh minus edit in edit mode and then 90 back in object mode. Yeah, the reason we're not doing it is because we're trying to use the Unity terrain thingy, and there we don't have that type of control, so the mesh just needs to be correct in the first place.
Whoa, wrong file. There. See, everything's just going to be upside
did a
down.
batch export now of all the meshes,
And no, it didn't seem happy about that.
and that seemed to have no effect.
Well, that one's the right way.
Well, it was the right way earlier as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
Are we maybe using the wrong mesh for the terrain?
Oh.
You know, you just picked something which called grass tree. Do we maybe have multiple grass tree? Could you maybe end up...
We do. We actually do.
Could you have accidentally selected the Blender file?
Might have actually done that.
Yeah.
Where is the... That's rock. I want rock. There you go. Ah, there you go. That is actually quite possible. Let me go here. And go grass. Whoops. That's why I spelled grass.
Yeah, okay, it's only one file there.
There's only one file there. There's one down below here as well.
Yeah, which of them is it? It's selecting. Can we maybe right click and reveal it so we know which of it it's selecting?
I don't think so. So when I tried it, it didn't work. Yeah, I mean that in Blender it fixes 90 rotation.
Alright, you meant in Blender. Sorry that I misunderstood. I was just wondering maybe it says something here. Does this game... It doesn't tell us which of these files it is actually... Yeah, okay, never mind.
But then let us go back to Blender then. Oh, where's Blender? There you go.
Right, so he means... Oh yeah. But then we will have everything lined the wrong way in Blender. So because it's talking about it's easier to rotate the mesh 90 degree in edit mode and then back 90 in object mode. Yeah, okay. Well, it won't be the wrong way then. Because, but promise that we have to do it for each individual file. We're just talking about, is this O3? Which one is...
Yeah, there's no, you haven't. I don't think you selected that. There you go, that's O3.
So if we were to rotate this in the x-axis minus 90, yeah, that went great. Which went around the cursor, didn't it?
Oh.
Active element. Rotate in x-axis minus 90. No, maybe not minus, plus 90. And then tab and rotate in x-axis. Was it now minus? Great, except now we shifted the pivot point because it didn't stay in place.
Whoops.
Is that close enough? Was that a bit rough?
Yeah, I can do it.
Also, the pivot point isn't in the center. We could just move it a little bit in object mode.
Oh shoot, I'm not used to doing it on your keyboard.
Normally plugins automate the whole thing, but I'm not sure which ones do it for 1.8 or 2.8, I guess. Yeah, and we looked into the one you're using, Spoony, and there seemed to be like a 2.8 port of it that somebody's made and made open source. But why did we not use it again?
Because I haven't properly, because I ended up moving out and
didn't install it correctly.
I didn't install it correctly, so I thought it didn't work, and then I found out that actually it did work, and I just haven't tested it since. So it's my own fault. So I'm gonna get around to it.
Yeah, and in the meantime, we figured out that we could actually batch export FBX as long as we made them as collections in Blender, so we kind of didn't need it as much. As long as we get in this part right, though.
Let's see if that worked better now. Spoonie's just laughing. Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Things you learn. I unzipped the file and yeah, I was supposed to add it in as a zip file.
Were you?
Yeah.
Really? Is that how he deals with it?
Yeah.
Alright.
It imports, that's how the plugins work. In Blender, you import them as a zip, and then it like unpacks itself and does
Okay,
stuff.
I done it a couple of times, but it's like 2 years ago, so I don't remember.
I'm just wondering whether it's not exporting properly on yours. But that's the right way now.
Well, it's been the right way there the entire time, hasn't it? Maybe
Well,
click.
I'm not entirely sure whether I'm exporting the right one because of the fact that it's not.
What
showing
about
up.
if you expand that one? The one you were looking at? Yeah.
Yeah, this one.
Then it has a child called Mesh, and just click on that one as well.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah, this one seems also right. I was just wondering.
I don't understand what it's got in here.
But have you seen if it's correct there?
No.
They're lying sideways.
You can see it here. It's still like that. So I think it might be getting the wrong one.
What about
maybe just maybe it's just getting bar mesh. I'm wondering if it's getting from the wrong place.
we could temporarily rename it
Yeah, I think so.
to Grass 03 A and B or something like that?
Yeah, I don't think I need to rename this one. But that's grass. That's completely different.
Yeah, it's definitely not that one.
It's definitely not that one. So no, it is this one.
I was wondering about.
Oh, there, it did it. It's not working. It's not working. It's like, just fixes itself. There's no random reason. Exactly, Cookie. Yes, I should have just left it be and does it stuff. Yep. Yeah, it's fixed now.
This happens so often working with computers in any type of creative thing. This issue is solved itself while you're still trying to solve it. This is like every time.
Every time.
So yeah, we did something right. So maybe the rotation trick Cookie suggested did the trick.
I think it did actually. Thank you, Cookie.
Or maybe it was working initially and who knows.
This keeps coming up with that error and then this is like, it works fine. Like,
are you painting?
I think I am.
Doesn't look like it.
Let's shift click to erase.
Oh, you know what? You just reached the maximum number of things that can be rendered.
Oh,
so you should probably try to erase everything and then paint it sparsely.
Okay.
Okay, now we deleted everything.
Now we deleted it. Yeah, but I was also thinking this one needs a little bit of an edit because it's if you just come on, if we just paint this in, you know, it's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much.
Yeah, like too many of them.
Yeah.
Which I think you do with the brush opacity.
Think so?
I think so. So if you go to low opacity, they will only paint a few of them. See? So if you go with like 0.05 or something.
0.05. Let's see. Whee! Now we have grasses.
Yeah.
Look, now the level's complete.
Finish
Don't do
again.
anything else. The level is now complete.
Build and ship it now.
Yeah.
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 I like your approach to
my painting. Yeah, this is my way of painting. Come on, larger, larger. Ta-da!
Yes, I mean it's completely natural that we're gonna have the grass everywhere, including in the puddle. That's still like blueberry blue. Nice, ship it.
Yeah.
That's the approach we're going for.
That is definitely the approach we're going for. But I'm also wondering whether this noise spread could be increased.
What is the noise spread?
I don't know. So we're gonna find out.
Do you guys know what noise spread is?
It spreads it.
Oh yeah.
Differently.
Yeah,
that's noise spread.
There we go.
There you go, noise spread.
Claire figured it out. They were.
See,
looks good.
Noise spread. See, so now, when I can get rid of this connect, go away. Go away. No.
Clicking on all the.
There you go. I think I got it. There you go. There you go. See? Aww,
it's buffering a lot again. Ooh.
What?
Why would our internet be not having its day to day? I don't think you can do much about it.
I don't think so.
But thank you for telling us about Cookie. I see it's lagging on my machine here too. We're not using the internet for anything, are we? No, it shouldn't be.
No.
No.
PlayStation's off. Everything else is off.
Everything is. Your machine is off?
Yeah, my machine is off. My phone is.
Yeah, alright.
Also off.
This is what we're paying 75 megabit for. Do you remember when we had 500 megabit fiber?
I know.
It was like being at the university at lightning speed.
Yep.
Except it was in our old home.
We are.
Yes.
Yes.
We hopefully pass technical issues. It's just not one of those
No.
days where the internet works really well.
We are gonna. It's our internet, I think.
Yeah, so sorry about that, everyone.
Is it better now?
Yeah, let us know if it's still stuttering or if it's smooth footage.
No, it's still stuttering.
Is it? Well, that looks... Well, okay, that's because I went down on quality on that. But
I don't think so. I'm just gonna watch the laptop for. Yeah, it's still stuttering.
is it?
Yeah.
I think it's looking alright.
No, you keep stuttering all the time.
No?
Yep.
Anybody else think it's stuttering? Because
Is
I
it
don't
still
think.
stuttering? We're just moving our heads back and forth to check it out.
I don't see it.
Maybe it's fine. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. It seems okay. Okay, well, we're just
Yeah,
gonna continue
exactly.
until it stutters again.
Sorry for like 5 minutes here and there of us just looking at the stream working.
Yeah, it's. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll blame our internet provider. We'll complain that we can't.
But
stream.
now we have two seams okay, so we should carry on. And
Yeah.
we have now Grass working, which is
Yes.
positioned the right way. And hi, welcome to our new streamers.
Yep.
No, streamers, viewers.
Welcome, new streamers.
I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. And maybe less technical difficulty than our Sunday.
Yeah,
So
it's been a. What's a
we're working on Life of Mr. Pips, which is a little adventure game, and currently trying to improve a bit on the level design of the starting area. Claire can see higher frame rate. Yeah, maybe my eyes have lag, so I don't
Yeah.
notice.
I agree with you. Yeah, I do see higher frame rate.
Mm-hmm.
2020 vision, you know.
Right.
Right. What's vertex lit?
That I think will make it shaded,
Ah.
and we probably don't want that.
No, I don't want that.
Right. I think you're supposed to like vertex like things like trees and stuff like
So,
that.
one thing I was a bit confused about is, oh no, go away, you brush, go away. Was
Yes.
the fact that it doesn't sometimes hang onto the.
Yeah, it's slightly above the ground, like
yeah,
hovering.
Yeah.
And I think
That'll
that
be
could be
right.
fixed by the pivot point a little bit in Blender.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, fix it.
But let's fix that another time.
Yep. There's brushes in the way. Go away.
Just click away on the terrain thingy. There you go.
Okay. Whew. Okay. Oh yeah. The reason why I was going on to that, so I want to just get rid of this one. In the
I love how this girl is thinking.
what was it? Shift click to erase.
All right. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Our blueberry water is now not full of weeds.
We're gonna make a nice shade for that at some point.
We're gonna make a nice shader. Well, I mean, we could actually just shove on our water shader here.
But
which
it's
is
too
down
much
here.
movement in it.
Oh
It
yeah,
just
that was
looks
it.
completely weird.
I want to see what it looks like again. Was it in prefabs? No.
Just search for water. Or
Search
river.
for water.
I think it's called river.
River.
Because it's a river shader, not a water shader. There you go.
Oh, look how cool that is, and it doesn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, it's
Did
because
like
it doesn't update frames unless you tell it to update frames.
Oh.
If you start the game, you'll see it.
Oh really? Oh, let's see this.
Too excited about
I'm
this.
too excited. Yeah.
So this is our intro to the game.
Our intro is finished now, and there's a little boar.
Boar
Yeah,
animation.
you can beep his nose.
A nuff nuff and a chomp chomp. That was always heard amongst the young berries.
And then, whee! Hello.
I like that it's actually repeating the text. I think that has been there a little while.
I think that's been there a little while. And there's the magical flying strawberry
Oh,
up
he
there.
rolls down differently now.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah, and he lands in a puddle. We need to have like a splash effect at the end there.
Yeah, we do. He
Except-
rolled fast. What on earth is happening to that grass?
Oh yeah, the grass is swaying along the floor.
We have.
There's some floating
Okay.
grass. Oh, that is
Um.
freaky. I think the pivot points of the grass are not very happy.
We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. It looks fine. Just some. We already have freaky strawberry, freaky grass, and
Grass is designed to... and
this grass is fine. This is the non-freaky grass pile.
apart from the one which is now 90 degrees, which is the actual grass I'll be using. Thanks to Saroshi's suggestion of how to fix the other grass.
No, it was Cookie. It was Cookie.
Oh, sorry, it was
Cookie.
Cookie. Sorry. I'm getting it mixed up. What? Isn't that how grass moves? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think we just roll with this. It's an artistic game now.
Not just a game.
Cookie says question mark. I'm I was talking about there's a piece of grass.
This one right here.
That's grass 03
That one.
that we changed the pivot on, and now that lies sideways.
It's now sideways.
Thanks to your suggestion.
Which fixed the floating grass.
The floating grass.
It's just, this is almost placed already. And there's a flat piece of grass.
Yeah, that disappears from behind. Yep, invisible from behind. Yeah, I think our level design is coming together quite nicely.
It's going
Making
together
good progress
amazingly.
today.
Yeah, making amazing progress. I forgot to drink my tea. That's why we're making so bad progress.
Tea break.
What was Moritz up to? Moritz!
I'm gonna take that doggy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to shout into the mic. Oh, Christ. What happened?
It's okay.
Chris is just knocking things out.
We have confiscated a dog.
I've confiscated a dog.
Sit. There we go. Hello. He was hanging out in the kitchen, where he's
not allowed in the kitchen.
Not allowed to hang out. So
you're just having too much fun. So decided to sneak into the.
I want to say the moment is based on vertex color.
Movement
is
based on vertex color.
Oh, is it?
Oh, I didn't know that.
But how does that work then? If it's based on vertex color, because I know it's like a shader movement. That's how it actually does it. But I guess that's what you mean by vertex color.
Oh shoot!
But I mean, how do we? I guess we can control the wind settings of the terrain, because I know it has something like that.
Oh, you see, it's changing now.
Yeah.
Oh, because I know that we could change the color.
You paint base black so it doesn't move the verts at the bottom. Oh, alright. Oh, and obviously we have different vertex color on the grass, I think. Are you talking about in Blender? When we made the mesh itself. Because that's kind of cool.
That is cool.
So you kind of have like a gradient going up the grass then, where white is being affected by the wind and black is stuck to the ground, is it? Okay. I did not know that the system worked that way. That is good to know.
That is pretty neat.
But that means we need to fix this if we're going to be using it this way.
Yeah. We'll probably. I think so. Might be. I mean, it's a bit too overpopulated right now.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
We have some areas which is like
a lot of the community sway shaders are based on height constraint rather than vertex color, which means they mess up above their set height.
Okay.
But I guess that does not apply to the Unity's terrain system. I guess that's something else, because that's depending on the shader. And I guess those are a lot of the shaders you find online.
Duplicate this. Oh, I didn't duplicate it, did I? I dislike when I do that. Is it Control D, Shift D?
Control D. You're not in Blender.
That's the thing I'm having at the moment.
You
I'm
did
getting confused.
duplicate it. See, you have two of it.
Is this the terrain one?
This is the terrain one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't clarify that. So yeah, we just used the Blender terrain one and just plopped it in, and it did stuff and suddenly started moving without us knowing why. But I guess that's the default behavior of the Blender terrain. And I've gotten on with Unity terrain. I've never gotten on. But I heard it's maybe better now. Exactly, yeah, they've done an update to it, but to be quite honest, it seems a lot the same from how I remember it. And I have never sat down to try to get familiar enough with it.
I'm just adding in a random tree
yeah,
around
it's,
and about.
It's great.
Yeah, this is starting to. Yeah, I should have made more trees.
I was also wondering, you know, that we have this vertex.
It has all disappeared.
That's weird.
When I press save.
I guess they're gonna reappear. Maybe they'll appear with the camera, because I think they're based on culling and stuff like that.
Are they?
Yeah, so they don't render or.
Well, no, they're pretty gone. They're pretty gone.
We hit save and
We just lost. Oh, well, I was getting rid of some, but I only got rid of a few.
Got rid of some.
Oh, yeah, and you see now Mr. Pips when he jumps, he gets squashed a bit.
Yeah, he has a cool squishy squash animation when he jumps. I was working way too long on trying to get that. Whoop.
Let's see. The inspector tab is a duplicate.
Did you duplicate the terrain?
Maybe I... No? Did I? I don't see it. I didn't think I duplicated the terrain. Did I duplicate the terrain? Dear Unity. I don't see...
Inspector tab is a duplicate. Paint, it says something more if you make it a bit wider. I don't think you have duplicated it. But you can... Oh, now it's happy. Except we lost our grass.
Oh, my grass. And... I'm missing, it says.
Okay. I understand, Spoonie, why you have never gotten on with the Unity terrain system. And we were tempted to just throw it out last week as well. And just like do poly modeling of the entire terrain. Because, okay, now it repopulated itself.
Yeah, so if I press save.
What
on earth? It keeps missing it whenever I save it.
And the error is unrelated.
That's an editor window.
Yeah, I don't think that's related to this.
Yeah, okay. Please assign a detailed prefab. Yeah, I keep doing it, and you keep disappearing all the time. Okay.
Well, that's the one which is invisible, so that's probably a bad idea.
Oh, I thought I'd changed that. Sorry, my bad. So, can we not save anymore?
You reduce CPU calls. No. Refresh. Click the refresh maybe. When you save, blah blah blah. No. Maybe can I click around in the settings there?
Yep.
Because in here it should be saving out this data somewhere in our project, where it actually has the. I think it goes, yeah, for example, in here, right? This is actual terrain data. And I think you can name that. Auto connect ID, reconnect, two-side terrain. That's the material. Okay, terrain lit.
Okay, yeah.
So we can potentially shade that with some cool shader. Export raw, import raw. Doesn't seem to have any settings related to what it saves as. But if we hit file, save, we lose our grass. Any clues on some professional?
So it just completely disappears, and then it says the thing is missing. So why does it keep removing that?
I'm gonna Google this.
I need to open a window or something. It is so warm in here.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. I thought I could do something else that wasn't. Let's just go for something random.
This is not our technical day, Claire.
It's not our technical day.
It's gonna be the technically worst stream there is.
Yeah, I know.
Unity terrain.
I'm just gonna put Mr. No, that's a bad idea. I don't know what to choose. I'll go to mouth. There's lots of mouths now.
Yeah, perfect.
So I'm gonna apply that and I press save again and see what happens. Ah, it just keeps removing it every time. When I save the scene.
Yeah, okay, all the people have said that this happens to them, so let's see what they have to say about this.
This is why I don't use the Unity terrain tool. Double click to make sure you don't have anything in place that might prevent meta files from being modified. Then right click your assets folder and re-import all.
Okay, that's 2018 solution.
Must be saved as a prefab.
All right, so we can just prefab the that mesh then, which also meant that we could have fixed the angle, right?
Yeah.
Like
but it kind of is semi-prefab. But,
semi-prefab. No, it's an FDF UX
Oh,
hub.
yeah, okay.
I
So
guess we could
it's
just make prefab, create from it, and then does not have like prefab. Prefab variant? Is that close enough? Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just keep it that for now.
Call it prefab variant.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it
Good
that.
on it. Let's see if we can choose that one.
Okay, let's see if this works now. I go for grass.
Are you upset with it?
Yeah, I'm upset with it. Thank you
Right.
for the follow, Grey Planet Games.
Ooh, thanks for the follow, man. That's awesome.
We're just
Nice to have you here, Great Planet Games. It's not going well today.
no. We've had technical issues with the stream.
Other than
and,
that, we are having a nice Sunday though.
we are having a nice Sunday.
Mhm. At least we have each other. Whoa.
Could you get any cheesier?
More cheese.
Why is it not coming up here then?
It's maybe the prefab variant is too much of a variant. Doesn't it have a weird icon?
Yeah.
Okay, let's make a new game object to make the prefab the way
Yeah,
we usually make.
we'll do that.
Oh, how about
Yeah.
we make a prefab from the one in the scene?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
already placed. You can't undo this. So just
Oh.
redo everything because
Okay.
it's a file. Yeah, just hit delete on it. Hello, Fogsite.
Hello.
I think I recognize that name
Yeah.
from a
that's
couple of weeks
from-
ago.
Yeah, it was from Discord as well.
Oh,
It's from
yeah.
100 days.
Yes, I remember now.
Hello.
Very nice having you here. Thanks for dropping by. I don't think it uses prefab, it just takes a mesh. Well, this
Oh,
forum post says
yeah.
otherwise, but I think I maybe haven't read this properly.
Try looking in the assets tab.
The other person.
Oh!
the forum.
Oh! There's an assets tab.
Oh, did we have the scene selected or something?
Yeah, we did. That's a very good tip, Foxite.
Oh,
Yeah, so.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is why we have a good, helpful piece. There's an asset tab. I can't believe Unity does that to you. Like,
And then when you search, I expect it to search in everything, which is logical, right?
yeah, in the project, you know, right? Not what's in the scene.
I'm trying to create a. I can probably just duplicate this then now.
No,
Oh, okay.
that's could duplicate in the FBX.
Then yeah, okay. So you want me to do it in here, wasn't it? But I need to rotate this, isn't it? So just rotate.
I don't know if you need to. You can try. Yeah, you can just put 0 in the X rotation.
I just always like to find out where it is. It's
Okay.
not very good.
And then just pull that into the thingy and maybe not into exports.
Yeah.
Maybe pull it into the folder called prefab.
Okay, I'm just gonna do that. There you go.
There's prefabs.
There's refabs. There you go. Oh, this is that. Where is it now?
I didn't even notice that other tab. Yeah, exactly. I think Unity really needs a
original prefab. I guess we'll go with original.
sure.
That looks prefabby. I'm gonna rename it. Do you have your F2 thingy on here working?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got to do that.
Just press it.
Yeah, I was mid sentence.
sorry.
Unity really needs to refresh their UI and their UX in a way for these things, and that they're going to do in 2020. So I'm really looking forward to their new UI update.
Yeah. That I am too.
Mm.
I just get a bit confused. Yeah, I was going to go to train and see if that works. Now, let's edit this. Edit. Let's go into assets.
Variant.
Oh, I actually called it prefab.
I called.
Yeah, it's
Good
just
girl.
like I give up already. Okay, that seemed to work. Now let's press the magical save button.
Yes,
It works.
success. Yeah, that's awesome. Now we can save without losing all the work.
Yeah, finally. Why on earth?
Thanks for the
use
help,
assets?
guys. We're making progress thanks to you. There's a lot coming this next year. I'm excited. Yeah.
We are too. Yeah.
I'm glad that we work in with Unity, and the main reason for us to choose Unity in the first place is definitely the development rate and how fast it's moving forward. But I mean, ever since back in 2014 as well.
Yeah.
It's changed a lot since then. Yeah.
Yep.
Are we making progress on the level design?
At a very slow rate, yes.
Bit by bit.
Bit by bit, I think so. I just wish I'd made more trees. I'm so sorry.
I started off with a different sentence. Right.
I could just like enlarge this one to like 500. Claire, did you really just...
I think that now we fixed the level design.
Now I picked a lot of design.
Now it's shippable.
Yes.
Another thing, we don't have any colliders on these things, so I think you can walk straight through that bush.
Oh, can we? Yeah, probably can actually.
And the tree trunks, so you should have some cylinder cylinder colliders around the trunks, maybe.
Yeah. He doesn't sometimes.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
You're working on it, okay.
Yeah, the character controller, which we never finish, is always work in progress.
Okay, yeah.
Assets are looking very cool. Thank you. Peekaboo! I see some little stumpy legs.
Yeah, so Claire didn't attach to the mesh. Oops.
Yeah.
But there you go. Yeah, now we have. I just love this grass. Yeah,
should we try to fix that? To make it not sway like that or be attached to the ground.
No, we can do.
Because trying to remember, was it Cookie who mentioned that there was a vertex color?
Yep.
Because we could try to adjust that in Blender then.
Yep. Then everyone's here with my atrocious Blender file. Ah, don't scream.
So if you tab in here and we zoom in on that, we should be making the bottom vertices of it black. But it's not texture black, I think, because it's vertex color. But I'm not sure how to assign a vertex color in Blender.
No.
We could try to poke around until we figure it out. Or I can Google it. Blender assign.
Cookie says it's a strawberry bush. Yes, it is indeed a strawberry bush. Well, now this isn't a strawberry bush anymore. But
it was actually originally a rose bush.
Yeah.
And it's from Mission Squeak, the other game we worked on. That was for a game jam this summer.
I thought it was just appropriate to bring it in and see whether it fit in, maybe. We'll see, we'll see. I think our other strawberry bush is a little bit more strawberry-like. This one up here is a proper, legitimate strawberry bush.
That it is.
Whereas this one it's a fake strawberry bush. Yeah, I was in
So
Blender.
apparently Blender is something called Vertex Paint.
Where's Vertex Paint?
That's like really old version of Blender.
Is your texture paint?
Oh, do you?
I don't
No,
think
Vertex Paint.
I'm just clicking around. That's UV editing, wrong one. Maybe it's it? No.
How to view vertex color. Okay, that's a good start.
Oh yeah. Hello.
A single vertex can have multiple colors at the same time. Well, that's confusing.
Oh, what on earth am I getting on? Okay, hello. Okay, there you go.
Colors can be viewed in vertex paint mode.
Vertex paint?
We're in object mode right now.
There isn't. Oh, there's a vertex paint mode. Oh, Spoonie just mentioned it. Should be a mode.
See, this guy knows his stuff. Right, so I guess we can then paint, but maybe switch top right the view. I'm gonna click.
Oh, okay, this is going to click.
I'm talking about this. Maybe it like shows up in only some of these. Like that's the look dev. That I was thinking maybe it showed up here.
Nope.
Because here obviously this is the textured.
Well, it is.
But vertex.
Wait a second. What do all these say? Draw, blur, average, smear, annotate.
Don't annotate.
Annotation.
But what is the view in the top left there then? One right.
Vertex selection.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Or not?
Select paint. Set vertex colors. How do we do that? Dirty vertex colors.
Proper filthy like.
Converge, hue, saturation, bright contrast.
Thank you for following. Wool asteroid.
Wool asteroid 563. Thank you for the follow.
He's a wool asteroid. I think
so
that's
cool.
pretty neat. Thanks for following, man. That's awesome. What does it?
You pick the color with the context panel.
With the context panel. That's probably this one.
Wait a second. Ah.
Tool. Aha.
Ah, we're figuring it out.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, we're still noobish when it comes to
Oh, we managed to open the context panel. I'm pretty happy.
So this is radius. It's a texture stroke.
But that's why I'm asking to go on the view, because we're not seeing the colors. Or maybe the colors are white at the moment.
Oh, they are probably white.
Ah.
Oh, we figured it out. I don't know what I'm drawing.
Yeah, but we just want the black on the bottom.
Okay.
Because then that will not sway.
Okay. We're getting somewhere.
When think about it, you're not painting the face, you're painting the vertices.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. You're doing all right. Just you need redo.
Shift controls.
Different in all the programs, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, and I've been using Affinity today as well, so I'm a bit like all over the place.
Yeah.
So I can just like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow. Did that work? I think so.
Yeah, I don't think you're completely black on the other ones.
Okay.
Right.
I think that worked.
That
is completely black, surely.
We want it like proper black, otherwise
Okay.
it's going to sway slightly.
Okay. I think that's it. Oh, I don't know what it did.
Yeah, you just keep going.
There you go. That's black.
Looks nice.
There you go.
I feel that we found Cookie says the top button. I don't know what top button
No, that
is.
was for earlier, I think.
Oh,
This
right.
one, I think.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I think... Oh, that one's not completely black. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just... I think it's fine.
Let's try.
Okay. So
Hit save on this and see if they sway weirdly. Or maybe they'll
what
go
I'm
like...
gonna do is I'm just going to select that one.
I think this is going to be weird.
I think it's going to be weird. I'm just going to have the active collection. I think that should work. Oh, no, I'll just export them all. God,
No risks. Should we play the game? Is that when we see the grass move?
Yeah, that's when we see the grass moves. We're not going to see it beforehand.
Sorry, I don't know the names of panels in Blender. Yeah, well, they don't have names. Isn't that the thing? Like, I think this did not work.
No, I don't think it worked.
They all just sliding along the ground still.
Maybe I exported it wrong.
Maybe we should configure wind settings. Maybe they are not based on vertex color, for example.
Where do we change the wind settings?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Chris has no idea.
But wind settings for grass on terrain data, speed, size, blending, grass tint.
I don't. Let's just bring this down to nothing.
Well, that would make them stand still.
Oh, okay. We'll just put it to like 0.2.
Yeah.
Dash on. Size bending. Oh, yeah.
Proper bendy grass.
I like my extremes.
I like that we have grass going everywhere now. Feels like you're just like floating about, like the sea of grass. It's like that's so weird.
Oh shoot! I keep pressing the button. Where is it? So let's go back to that.
You maybe need to put in a parent or something. Okay.
Let's maybe remove this then. Maybe. Maybe it's the size of the wind setting.
Are we sure it got exported correctly?
That's what I'm also thinking. Oh.
Yeah, because it's a prefab, but no, it should be based on the same mesh.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Because it's based on the same mesh file. Even if you prefab that.
Or is it?
Oh, there's not a grass O3 there.
Assets blend. No, that is the right one.
Yeah.
That is the right one.
Oh, it shows the path there, so that's good.
Yeah. So that is the right one. Did it export correctly? That's a good question. Figure that out.
There's also a top button in the properties panel, I guess, of Blender. No.
But is it maybe that Unity doesn't know to utilize it or something?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking to look in the settings. What was the settings? There was nothing there.
Wait a second. I lost my thought. Because wasn't it in the original thingamajiggy? Here. Is there anything here that we have to look at?
Well, that's a good point, actually. Nothing called vertex color exactly.
No. Normals. Legacy blend shape.
Hmm.
Materials, maybe.
Maybe we
Use
shouldn't get
embedded
caught
materials.
up in this, or maybe we should just turn the wind off and say that this
Yeah,
is fine.
see, yeah, we can do that. We'll turn off the wind.
Yeah. Sorry, there's a lot of delay to the stream, so you're seeing my stuff really late. Yeah, sorry, man. Our internet today is really poor.
Just doesn't
Yep.
work.
Bad stream day, but we're having a good time anyway. Anyway, for those of you joining us, I see we have a couple of
Oh,
more
well,
viewers.
hello.
They just changed. Now they're black at the bottom. But I thought the
It's probably a Unity thing again. Let's just go back to here and see what happens if we just put this up to like
one. It's gonna be just like whoosh, fly off. Now they're not moving, even though we turned the wind all the way up. What's the logic here?
I don't know.
Are we sure we turned the wind up?
Maybe it's up at the size.
Alright, you probably need the size. Wasn't that
I
right?
don't know, maybe that's I put it up pretty high right now.
Yeah, I think so, because that's like the size of the waves in the wind.
Yes, it's definitely the size of the wind.
They're standing very still.
I'm gonna get away from that, see, because I thought I saw one move.
Yeah.
They're slightly moving.
Maybe we need to turn the bend up, Claire. Because if they're not bending, then how can they...
Okay, let's try and see the blend then. Okay,
Yeah.
put that all the way to the top as well.
Yeah, alright, because if it's a non-bendy grass, then wind won't have an effect with it. I give up!
I'm not sure I have swimming grass or bendy grass or... This is what grass looks like in real life, right?
It's definitely a realistic game. We even have a high poly pip.
Yep.
Spinny likes our sea of grass. I think we'll just turn the wind back down. And it also was a bit unfortunate that the vertex color showed up through.
I know.
So the grass turned out actually black on the bottom. I thought it was just like...
I thought it wasn't gonna do that.
Yeah.
Is it maybe... Something we could have done here? Fall off and... I don't know.
No, because I think it only stores like color data. Which is either, you know, a color per vertex. I'm useful, aren't I?
Because now we have blackened grass. It is charred grass.
Yeah.
Oh man.
How are we ever gonna make this game look decent?
That's the thing, Krister. It's not gonna look decent.
All right.
It even has a floating birch tree and a big strawberry bush.
Yep.
And a crap. Yeah. It's a work in progress.
I feel like today's progress have been a regress. Or a proof of how far away we are from progress.
But we'll blame the technical difficulties.
Yes, let's blame that.
I mean, everything might be wrong because of the fact that there's a strawberry on top of the pine tree. We will blame that. Blame Jammy. It's all Jammy's fault.
Yep.
Yeah. At least the dogs have disappeared.
What?
Winky's in the other bed.
Alright, she's migrated.
She's embarrassed at our progress.
Yes, she should be. But the game is, you know, moving forward. We have actually had a lot of good progress this week with the game. So, which is not visible here. So
well, no, it's because it's the cutscene.
The cutscene has progressed really well.
Yeah.
And we just realized that, should we just fix that while we remember it?
What?
If you click one more. Nuff nuff and a chomp chomp. And then go to the next one. Nuff nuff and a chomp chomp.
Oh, shoot.
We should fix that.
We should fix that. Where is the...
Total's based on the alpha channel. See? Now he tells us.
But I wasn't seeing a way to paint alpha in Blender.
All right. Yeah, thank you for testing. The snow looks great. Thanks, Funi. Yeah, so we have been making some progress here and there.
So yeah, Nuff Nuff and a Chomp Chomp.
And I've revamped the character controller
so
completely, so it's less buggy. But it's still a little bit sporadic on the jumpy. So
yes, it's like boop. I think that was correct now.
That's a cool animation.
I gotta rewrite this anyway. It says he fell from the berry bush. No, he flew into the screen.
Yeah.
And then
And it
he
comes
rolled down the
tumbling
hill.
down.
Whee!
The thing is, we could have like little snow things around there.
Yeah, but it's not a snowy area.
Good point.
So this is the new jump squash. Did you have like a screen shake? It looked like you have a screen shake on it.
That's completely accidental artifact of the physics.
We have a screen shake. Woo! Yeah. So yeah.
I've been trying to get rid of that screen shake.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
I thought I kind of added a bit more to the effect.
Yeah, well, it was way too much in the past.
Was it?
Yeah. So yeah, it's good now. It's totally intentional.
And we don't have any colliders, so yeah.
Yeah. Making progress.
We're
bit by
making
bit.
progress, yes.
Every pip counts. Not apparently it's in 2.0, the old version of Blender, not.
Oh, okay.
But that's strange though. Why wouldn't 2.8 have alpha painting on the vertices?
Maybe it does. Add alpha.
Ah, Claire found it.
I found it.
No, wait a second.
Wait a second. Whoa.
That's the blend option.
Oh.
And add alpha, I'm not sure exactly what that would do.
There's no options here. Effect alpha. When is it disabled lock alpha while painting?
So there seems to be an alpha channel if you know how to control it.
Yeah.
But for the time being, we will not concern ourselves
No.
with it, shall we?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think we have to walk our doggos.
Yes,
It's
we
getting
do.
late. The sun is setting.
And
So
we
it's
have
early.
now a beautiful starting area. Nailed it.
I need to make more masks.
We're
Might as
making
well.
progress on it.
I also make a shortcut and just be like, use some mass effects.
There may have been a way I have to do the alpha. I'm not sure though. Yeah, I don't think it's very important to have the wind. It was just like by default. So I was like, if it works, that's cool. But no biggie that it doesn't work because we didn't plan to have it.
Nope. It was just there.
Yeah.
Morris is hugging the wall.
Yeah.
And making scratching sounds.
Anyway, I hope you guys have a really nice Sunday and you're enjoying it. We're gonna call it here and end our stream a bit early today. And
We've had way too many technical
have a bit of a
issues.
Sunday, like people should, you know.
Yeah, probably should.
Yeah, it's been a pretty workful week.
Yeah.
Been productive. And we have lots of fun editing our vlog, devlog in Premiere. Because I've been using the Premiere trial.
Yep.
And yeah, that's coming out tomorrow. So yeah. And,
Chris has been having way too much fun with editing, so
yep.
Be prepared.
You wonder who's the comedian here.
That's you.
Well,
Evidently, you're the
or
one.
I'm making you the comedian apparently because I'm in power of the editing.
Yeah, because you didn't include that one. Did you include the pre?
Oh yeah, I did.
I did. Okay.
Well, that.
Spoiler.
We'll see. I need to do some finishing touches on it, but it's almost there.
It's almost there.
We'll hopefully be publishing that tomorrow.
Yep.
So,
Everything else is ready. So.
But then we will carry on working on our game dev.
Yes, I'm trying to fix this entry level and not mess around with Unity terrain tools.
That's such a waste of time sometimes. It's like endlessly walking in circles. But then again, it's a great time save when you can just place the grass.
That is true.
So like the potential is there.
Potential is there.
This doesn't look so great at the moment. But, yeah.
But thank you everybody for watching. It's been really, really nice to have everybody here helping us along and seeing and being here through our technical stream issues. We apologize for our internet.
Yeah, thank you so much for showing up and hanging out. Really, really helpful. We would be so stuck without any input.
Well, we would.
So, yeah, I hope you have a nice rest of your day as well, Cookie.
Yeah.
And you as well, Spoonie. And if you got all the guys are still hanging out here, hope you have a nice Sunday.
Relaxing Sunday. Have some cocoa if it's raining, or just have cocoa anyway.
Spoonie is cheering on, saying it was a fun stream. I'm glad you're saying that. Cheers, fan.
And thank you for joining us as well, folks. It was really nice to have you here.
See you around.
And for teaching us new things as well.
Yes, quite a knowledgeable person. Thank you, folks.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye. Have a good one.